Alright, so the time has come. It is finally time for me to get the Water Gargoyles in Prodigy, and I have been waiting to make this video for so long, and the time has finally come. So if you know anything about my channel or seen any of the videos I've made on these Water Gargoyles in the past few years, you'll know that I have been waiting on them to be released for so long, and now the time is here. They have been released for the first time in Season 9 of the Treasure Track, aka Moonlight Dance, and now I have gotten far enough into the Treasure Track to get the first one, which is Sop, and will evolve into Fluto and Dampore, which we will be getting all three of them in this video. So you have to get to Treasure 33, and you also have to be a member to get Sop, which means you have to be a member to get Fluto and Dampore as well. So right now, that is the case. Hopefully it will be re-released in the future in a way that non-members can get it, but for now, that's the way it is, and I am just super excited to finally get Sop, the first evolution of the Water Gargoyles, finally in my inventory. Even though not for long, I just cannot wait, and I am so glad it is finally here, that Prodigy has finally done it. It took them quite long enough, almost to the point of like 4 years. It's crazy. So yeah, we are going to quickly, I'm going to speed through this part of the video, unlocking these other treasures, and then we will get to Sop and check it out. Alright, so on Treasure 33 we get 50 magic coin, Sop, and 400 gold for plus members. So wow. We finally have Sop, and of course we have to go check it out. Unfortunately, even though Sop is an extremely cool pet that we have just gotten to see for like the first time when it was finally added to like be visible in game, it was always not visible when it was available for hackers, but here we are. Even though we have it, it's super cool. We will not be having it for long because we will have to evolve it into Fluto and Fluto into Dampore. But here is our Sop. It looks so cool. I'm going to level it up to level 20, but just in a little bit. This is just awesome. I'm just admiring the idle animation Sop has. It's really awesome. And right now at level 1, like all pets, it has 1 spell. Can't have any more than that when it's just at level 1. Its stats are quite low as expected. We can't merge because we have no alternate versions, or well, we have no like evolutions of this pet to merge with, or duplicates of this pet. So yeah, we had no choice on that, but this idle animation and its design is just so cool. Like, ever since seeing its non-HD icon all the way back in 2021, it's like I've wondered what this is going to look like and just pictured it, but it looks even better than I could have imagined. Even with the spines having been seen and us already knowing what it would look like through that, at least mostly what it would look like, it just looks so much better finalized. So pet gear looks great on it. As always, we like to check out how pet gear looks on new pets. So I just looked at the straw hat and salty lifesaver. Those are the 2 pieces of pet gear I just got through opening those treasures. So yeah, its 1 spell right now is Nip, so physical spell, pretty good because it has good aim. Well, now it has 4 spells. Nip, and then 3 water spells, because now it's at level 20. This attack animation is so cool. Its spells are Nip, Bubble Burst, Down Portal, and Flood. So 2 random spells, 1 AoE spell, and 1 single spell. That is awesome. And it's so good now that water spells are balanced with the rest of the elements. I really appreciate that, even though sometimes it is quite annoying to not have excellent aim on some spells. But oh my gosh, it looks so good. Finally able to be seen in the pet book. It's pet number 187, right after Nebulite, right where it should be. Sop. Its type is wild. Wild pets are powerful and fast, but are hard to control. Sops like to play by blowing bubbles out of their nose. Seems fun, but it's a little bit gross. So yes, awesome lore, description, all of that. And we will be getting its evolution of Fluto, and that's evolution, the final evolution, Dampore, in this video too, by evolving Sop. So we have to do that, but first we are going to go check out a battle in Shipwreck Shore. Like we always do, we do 1 battle with the pet before we evolve it. So here we go. Well, this is a triple battle. Hopefully this goes well. We don't want to lose on this battle. Oh, well, okay, we just missed. That's not too good. Are you serious? Are you serious? Sop just got taken out, like, immediately. Are you serious? Okay, so we're just gonna have to fight through this battle with just my wizard. I'm gonna cut to the end. Alright, that took way longer than it needed to because my spell's missing. Quite unfortunate. But yeah, next step is to evolve our Sop into Fluto. So even though oh wait, I forgot we actually have to do a battle and show Sop's attack animation. So we do have to do that. Hopefully we do not get our Sop taken out immediately this time. That'd be nice. Alright, good, we took out that Akrami. Okay, we can use Sop now. We just have to answer a question first. And there it is, Sop. Super cool. Sounds like it could be a water spell name, but it's not. Spells Nip, Bubble Burst, Down Portal, and Flood. Flood cannot be used on the first turn, as always, but we will use Nip, I think. Alright, that did not do bad on that Tribeak. So, yeah, this battle, kinda, I might skip to the end on this one too. Oh, well, okay, just took them out that fast. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so, about to go now, and we actually are, it is time to evolve our Sop into Fluto, so bye-bye Sop, unfortunately, for now. Hopefully it will be obtainable in another way soon for everyone, fairly soon, because, well, I think it should just be rescuable, maybe in the Dragon Isle, who knows. Part 2 of the Dragon Isle could bring some changes like adding more pets to be rescued, like some of the newest ones that have been put in treasure tracks and all that, like this one in particular. But here's our level 20 Sop. Unfortunately, we cannot keep it. We have to evolve it, and that costs 25 magic coins, so thankfully not too many. So let's go ahead and evolve Sop into Fluto. Alright, the second Water Gargoyle is now ours. Not for too much longer though, unfortunately, but we have a Fluto for this limited time before we evolve it into Dampore. So now it's at level 40, it's max level. So yeah, it has 4 spells. It's Water Burst, it's got Hack, which is nice, Aqua Burst, and Flood. Hack is a pretty rare spell on for physical, so not many pets or wands have Hack, so it's nice to have Hack whenever we actually do have it, because I remember I was searching for the spell not long after the battle update actually happened, and I really couldn't find it on anything but like Tarragon and Hot Pot maybe. So yeah, let's check out the pet gear now. Different pieces of pet gear. Frost Skimmer, Emerald Scales. They all look great. Smelter's Pendant, Ouroboros Pendant. Just go through some of the ones. Blue bow tie, simple, classic. Gemstone Pendant, Z31 chip. Yeah, they all look great. Jester's hat. Yeah, I think we get the gist. They look awesome. Fluto looks awesome in pet gear. Like all these pets that they add do look awesome in pet gear. Crookfang cap. Hopefully we can put the Crookfang cap on Crookfang sometime, but Crookfang is not in HD, so right now it cannot wear pet gear. As soon as it can though, that thing is going on Crookfang, the Crookfang cap. So here's Fluto in the pet book, the next pet 188. So again, awesome. We just now have its final evolution left, Dampore. So it is also a wild type, of course. Fluto has a really good sense of smell, but has to keep its nose wet at all times or else it can't smell anything at all. So that's nice. Good description right there. It's new. Sop's description was, we could see it for a little while now, since it was added to the metadata, the CDN, but Fluto and Dampore, they just got theirs added, so we haven't been able to see them before, but now we do. So awesome, because of course they are released now, so they have to have descriptions. Alright, so now we do a battle with Fluto, and then we will evolve it into Dampore. So we have our level 40 Fluto, and we'll go into battle with this Flit right here. Hopefully this battle goes well, not too long. Okay, so we start off with the wizard, of course. We can take out one of these. We can take out the river collar. And Fluto can do some work on that Flit. So of course, since Fluto also has Flood, it cannot use it on the first turn. Its spells though, Water Burst, Hack, Aqua Burst, and Flood. So we will use Hack, obviously, because, well, I love using Hack for some reason. It almost took out that Flit, nice. But we have to do one more hit with our wizard to take out the Flit. Well, actually, why not rescue it? It costs 0 magic coin, and the treasure track has one quest that is to rescue like 15 pets, I think, so why not? Honestly, it can also help you merge pets too, so very useful. If you come across a pet that costs 0 magic coins and you're able to rescue it, definitely do so. It's definitely worth it. So yeah, that's awesome. Fluto is a great pet, but unfortunately one we cannot keep because we have to get ourselves Dampore now, its final evolution, the 3rd Water Gargoyle in the chain. It's absolutely awesome. I'm beyond glad that we are now able to say that we have the Water Gargoyles. I really wish I could, go back and tell my past self that we will be getting them, because I really thought at some point, that we were not going to ever get these Water Gargoyles in the game, but Prodigy is finally adding these things that they had never gotten around to, and doing more and more things like this, like the variants and all that. So definitely makes sense, and I cannot wait to see what the future brings for other things Prodigy adds. But to evolve to Dampore costs 55 magic coins, so again, not too much, thankfully. Alright, now we have Dampore, and that attack animation, super cool. So Dampore, its max level is level 100, so we are going to level it up to level 100, obviously, so we can get its max stats and all that. Well, obviously it's max stats with just charged levels, because I don't have any pet gear on it, or can't merge it either with anything right now. So there it is, level 100, max stats without pet gear and merging, but nobody could merge it because you can't get multiple sops unless you glitch. So its spells are Thump, Down Portal, Tidal Wave, and Flood. So Tidal Wave is a new water spell, so glad to see that it has a new water spell. That's awesome. And the pet gear, of course, the pet gear looks great on it. Red Carnation, Captain's Hat, Fish Bowl, Icicle Horn. It all looks awesome. I'm so glad we have this opportunity, finally. I remember just like 3 years ago, I'm just like really hoping for these to come into the game, and they just never did. They just took absolutely forever. You could go back and watch my earliest video on the Water Gargoyles back in 2022, I believe, and yeah, you'll see I was really kind of frustrated about it back then, and then wait another 2-3 years after that, and that makes one really frustrated, but also not frustrated. I'm not gonna get mad at Prodigy for not releasing these, but I'm very grateful to Prodigy for finally releasing these, if you get what I mean. So Fluto is pet 189, or sorry, Dampore is pet 189, also a wild type. It is said that Dampore can smell a drop of sweat from a mile away. Nobody knows for sure though. So yes, very interesting. No one knows for sure if that's true, but it could be. It keeps up the lore that this chain of gargoyles can smell really well. So here we have our level 100 Dampore that we are about to go into a battle with. We're going to battle the Sequaster. So Dampore should be going first in battle. Yep. It's got more speed than I do right now. So we have Dampore. It's awesome, but it can only use 2 of its spells on the first turn. It can use Thump and Down Portal. We can't use the new Tidal Wave spell or Flood, obviously, like we've seen on both Sop and Fluto. All 3 of them have Flood, so yeah. We are going to use Thump on Aquaster. Did not quite take it out, but that's okay. We're just gonna finish this battle up, take out this River Collar. Nice, and then I want to use Tidal Wave. Should be able to use it on this turn. Yep, Tidal Wave, new water spell. So it has really good power. It's got 4 out of 5 power, but just okay aim. That would not have been a thing before the spell update. Would have been good aim with 4 out of 5 power most likely, or excellent. So anyway, that is awesome, and that is all 3 of these new Water Gargoyles in Prodigy, and how to get all 3 of them, Sop, Fluto, and Dampore, as a member from Season 9 of the Treasure Track, aka Moonlight Dance. So what are your thoughts on these new Water Gargoyles finally added in Prodigy, And do you have them yet? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments